throw trash onto the floor in your house and say something like, "Oh, someone else will get it," or "It's just a little trash, what's the harm?" Some of you may be thinking, yeah, my children or my spouse do. But seriously, would you do that? Then why are we doing that to the outside of our homes? Why are we ruining our environment? Do you know how many animals we are killing? Do you know how much of our tax money we are wasting? That's what I'm telling you about today. Littering is becoming a worldwide problem. You might be saying, well, I don't litter, or what's that got to do with me? Well, in the next few minutes, I will tell you some information that might be an eye-opener to you. There are many effects of littering to our environment. Of all the littered items, 18% of them will end up in our rivers, our streams, our lakes, and our oceans. This happens because litter does not stay in one spot, it moves. Wind and other weather will move litter around the whole community. The United Nations Environment Program reported that more than 1 million seabirds and more than 100,000 marine animals die every year because of plastic debris. You might have seen the children's animated movie, Happy Feet, when a penguin has a ring from a six-pack around his neck. Here's a picture of him. Although humorous in the movie, they are also trying to make you see how this affects our wildlife. Seabirds have been found dead with syringes, cigarette lighters, and toothbrushes in their stomachs because they had mistaken them for food. Because of the several trillion toxic cigarettes butts littered worldwide, there are an abundant amount of mammals, birds, and reptiles dead from eating them. As we can see here, this is all dead fish and a man here trying to clean it up because of pollution that we created. Here you can see two seals. One's healthy, the other one is slowly dying because of a ring from a car around its neck that he must have swam through as a younger seal. Here we see a seal with a fishing net wrapped around its neck. If someone doesn't help him, he's going to die from suffocation or not being able to eat. Here we see a dead sea turtle. It swallowed a plastic bag thinking it was a jellyfish. And here are a bunch of dead fish that were killed from pollution as well. What are we going to do about this? Maybe this isn't enough for you to see there is a problem. Maybe you're not that big of a wildlife fan. I get that. But who here is a fan of money? And how many people would like to save money? I'm guessing almost everyone. Littering costs the government, businesses, and you a lot of money. To keep a business atmosphere clean, their malls and businesses, they have to put out money to have someone sweep and pick up their litter, your litter. The cost of this in turn is affecting the cost of their merchandise or their service. Burger King did a study about a decade ago that showed that about $1 million of ketchup packets were discarded without being used. Maybe if those would have been saved, that next cheeseburger you buy would be cheaper. In the state of Georgia alone, $90 million are used a year to discard 2.6 million tons of cans, bottles, and newspapers into landfills. If those would be recycled, it would be worth $300 million. The $90 million to do that came from tax money. So how long does it take for this trash and waste to decompose? Decomposition takes a very long time. If you were to throw a styrofoam container outside when the dinosaurs were still roaming the earth, it would just be fully decomposed today. Now, a banana peel, That takes about 3 to 4 weeks to decompose. A wool sock, about a year. Now how about an aluminum can, many that are thrown out the windows of cars? 200 to 500 years. Now, who throws a bunch of these away in their trash can that could be recycled? Well, this takes 1 million years to decompose. Here's some other examples of decomposition. Styrofoam containers take more than 1 million years to decompose. A baby diaper, disposable diaper, takes 550 years. A tin can you get your soup out of, 90 years. A leather shoe, 45 years. And a paper bag, 1 month. All of which can be recycled. Think about how long our landfills will take to fully decompose. Now, knowing the effects of littering, how can you help prevent this from reoccurring? There are many ways to help prevent and fix our littering problem. Dispose of your trash properly. It's not that hard. Don't throw your cigarettes out the window of your car. Throw away your waste in a garbage can and not on the street. Reuse boxes, plastic bags, and paper products. Do not dump your garbage bags anywhere. Put them in a dumpster or outside where waste management will pick it up. Recycling. Recycling is one of the easiest ways to prevent littering. Separate your recyclable waste and drop it off at a recycle center, or if it's available in your community, put it in bins to be picked up. This is a picture from my own house. This is 2 weeks of recycling. Imagine if everyone did this. Imagine how much we could save. In some states, you can even earn a profit by taking your aluminum cans or glass to the recycle center. Volunteering your time is very beneficial to this cause as well. There are many organizations that go out and help to clean litter. I actually volunteered downtown Pittsburgh myself to help clean up the litter. You'd be surprised how much there really is. Just picking up anything you see in your neighborhood as well is a big help. When you're walking your dog or taking a stroll, if you see something, pick it up. The best way to fix our littering problem is to prevent it from ever happening. Now you know how to fix our problem and hopefully pass it on to others. Now you might think, yeah, maybe this does affect me. And you're right, it does. For whatever reason you think littering is bad, whether it's the environment or saving some cash in your pocket, I hope you take away from this ways to help our world be a better, cheaper, and more beautiful place to live. Thank you.